This is The Real Hustle on holiday. In this series, Alex, Jess and Paul expose to our hidden cameras the scams that cheat tourists and travellers out of their hard-earned holiday money. On tonight's show, how 1 hour's parking could cost you your life savings. DJ Christian O'Connell gets emotional over a lost tenner.
I am on the verge of crying.
And why hotel guests shouldn't trust this nice man in a suit.
Oh my sake!
All the people on this show have been hustled for real, and after being given their money back, they agreed that the footage could be shown so you can avoid being ripped off by the same scams. When you're on holiday, you may think twice about carrying around high-end cameras or expensive jewellery. But you may not realise that you're still carrying around something else of great value to hustlers. Your identity. This is the passport cool-out. Paul has come to this tourist spot outside Malaga Cathedral in Spain. Along with his fellow hustlers, he's going to steal the passports from these American holidaymakers. But not by picking their pockets. The hustlers are going to make them hand their passports over of their own free will. So how will they do it? First, Paul sends a text to Alex and Jess, who are waiting for his signal. In many countries, you must always carry ID, like a passport, and can be spot-checked by the authorities at any time. But do you know exactly what the police look like when you're on holiday?
Okay.
Sometimes all it takes is a blue jacket and a walkie-talkie to look the part. And a convincing accent.
Okay. Can I see your passport, please?
Yeah.
I also need to see your passport, if not a problem.
Roma guarda cambio.
Sí.
Of course, Alex isn't radioing police headquarters. He's actually talking to Jess, who's just out of sight in the car.
Hola, un momento. Just some report, we're just doing some check.
One of the girls hands over her passport even before Paul can get his one out as a convincer.
You have a passport?
Stolen passports can be used for identity theft, illegal immigration, even terrorism. So it's no wonder they fetch considerable sums on the black market. Alex now has 2 genuine passports in his hands, and he's not planning to give them back.
Hola. Hola.
There seems to be a problem with his radio.
Okay, so one moment, I have to check with the radio in the car. Hola. Hola. See. It's a real pain. You've got to carry your passport everywhere here. They don't...
Whilst Paul keeps the marks talking, Alex is in his car and gone. By the time they realise what's happened, it's too late. The last thing the hustlers want now is for the girls to phone the real police. So Paul beats them to it.
Yes, I speak English, thank you. A police officer just came up to us and he asked for our passports and then got in a car and drove away. Yeah, like, what, 2 minutes ago. He says he's been called round the corner and he's coming right back. He just got called on a... What? Yeah, they said that they've got something going on nearby and they called everybody and he's responded to say that he has 3 passports. I'm guessing they're ours. All right, well... Okay. Yeah, that's my number. All right. Doesn't speak very good English, but basically take about 10 minutes. He's gone around, if somebody's stolen something who I guess looks like us.
Likely story, but the fake phone call has bought the hustlers a little more time. Now all Paul has to do is disappear without arousing suspicion.
Can you look after that for just a second? I'll go walk around. You said it's just around the corner. I'm just going to have a look and come back.
As proof that he's coming back, he leaves his book with the marks. He'd finish reading it anyway. Before long, it dawns on the marks that Paul, the policeman and their passports won't be coming back.
We think some people just stole our passport.
I can't believe it happened. It seems so surreal.
It was like a Spanish police officer, and he came up to us and
Asked for a passport.
which we thought was normal because we've heard that they do that, like check foreigners, and now we don't have our passport.
When you're in panic, you're just vulnerable, super vulnerable.
This is a really clever use of social compliance, and there are two techniques at work here. First of all, when asked to do something by the police, most people do as they're told. But remember, in a foreign country, you may not know what the police uniform looks like exactly, and if someone else is there, confirming that everything appears to be legitimate, then you tend to follow along. And that's what's the core of this scam.
Some countries require you to carry your ID at all times, but you should avoid carrying your passport and always check the credentials of anybody claiming to be from the authorities. If they are genuine, then they won't mind verifying this for you.
Passports can be abused in many, many ways. They can be falsified, they can have photos substituted, they can be copied, numbers can be taken, they can swap. There's a variety of ways they can be used, and basically it's identity theft. They do get stolen, so please be very careful.
Nice to see you.
Money won is twice as sweet as money earned,
So I'll say goodbye now.
and money won from a celebrity is even sweeter.
I am on the verge of crying. Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see if you can do it.
In the Celebrity Con Games. This week, the Hustlers are paying a visit to the Absolute Radio studios in central London. They're here to take on Sony Award-winning breakfast show host Christian O'Connell.
Hi.
They meet him in the radio station bar after his show, planning to relieve him of some of his hard-earned showbiz wages.
You ever been conned?
Yes, I've been married for 10 years, so every day.
Oh.
But you never had like someone try and sell you speakers out of a white van or?
Oh, yeah. I bought a stereo at a car boot sale.
How was that?
Never get an electrical item at a car boot sale. Where did you take it back? Back to a field, it's gone. I paid £25 for it, got it home, it was just full of sand in the back. It was the most expensive sand you could ever buy. £25 for some sand. Yeah.
Time for Alex to throw down the challenge.
So now look, we've got you down here for a serious reason. It's all for £10.
That's
Let's see the money.
DJs.
Let's see the money.
We got the money, sweetheart, or even the money.
There you go. Give the money to Jess, actually, because she
Jess
looks
always
after
gets the money. Yeah?
She always gets the money. So what we've got here is just some random bits that we got from around the office. Got some string, got some matching, there's apple. And it's a very simple challenge. You have to lift this table without touching it. Now, there are a few rules. You can't put anything underneath it to help you lift it. And one of these mugs, whichever one you want, has to remain on the table. That's to make sure you don't tip it over or anything.
The rest of the stuff can go.
The rest of the stuff can go, you can use it. I mean, I can tell you that, you know, you need some of the stuff that's on the table in order to do this.
I mean, I saw something similar to this when I used to watch MacGyver.
Oh no, we've got a MacGyver watcher.
Yeah.
Oh, we're busted.
You picked the wrong guy
Oh,
for this,
no.
trust me. Why have you given me such a difficult one? Where's the pea in the cup? That's what I was hoping for.
That's harder.
It seems like an impossible task, but Christian isn't ready to throw in the towel.
Any ideas? I mean,
Can I use the string and just make like a cat's cradle and suspend that?
yeah, only you can't touch or put anything underneath the table.
I can't put anything underneath it.
No.
Well, how am I supposed to lift it? Could I turn the table upside down and attach something?
No, because remember, you can't touch the table.
And the mug has to be on top.
Could I give you the apple and you do it? You lift the table and you get this apple as a reward.
You're not allowed to delegate it, you have to do it yourself.
Oh, crikey.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, do you like that?
idea.
Yeah? Can I create, see, I'm going to make a
MacGyver
hot
do?
air balloon? What are the matches here for?
Anytime you want to give up, by the way, and just kiss goodbye to that tenner.
No, because then I could see you're all smugly looking at me like there's no way this thick breakfast show DJ's going to be able to do it. I don't want to prove you guys right. I am on the verge of crying. So I've got to use devil's magic now.
Ah.
Yeah, see, I'm on to you. I've got no idea.
Do you want me to show you?
Yes, go on then.
He's finally run out of ideas and the table hasn't moved an inch.
You'll like this because you're...
Over to the professional.
So I'm going to use pretty much everything that's on the table. I'm going to use the apple by taking it off the table, therefore reducing the weight, so I'm using it. Same goes with the paper clips. Sorry.
The glue's gone, there's no need for it.
This, too heavy, can't use it.
Oh, that's not fair, come on.
What I am going to use is, I'll show you. I'm going to wet these napkins.
The trick seems to involve some soggy napkins. Christian is still baffled.
Okay, Paul, can I ruin your tea? Lovely. Any idea?
No.
Ready?
Yeah.
We're going to create a vacuum.
Oh, this is good.
Ready? Lifting the table.
Go on.
Without touching it, and the mug staying on the table.
That's brilliant. That is a fantastic trick.
Whoa! There you go.
I'm genuinely impressed. That was brilliant.
So Alex wet the napkins to form an airtight seal against the table. And the matches burnt up all the oxygen in the cup, creating a strong enough vacuum to take the weight of the table. That's another celebrity tenner for the hostler's bank account.
Great sport, thank you very much.
Great trick.
Thank you so much.
Of course, I knew that really, I just didn't want to read it.
Very professional.
I've done this so many times.
When you're on holiday, you don't want to worry about your home being burgled while you're gone. Here are some tips to keep your house and possessions safe.
Obviously, you should fit an alarm with a code known only to you and people that you trust. Another tip is to get to know one of your neighbours so that you can look after each other's property when you're away. Now, you probably know about electronic timers that plug into the wall, but there are other devices too. Here's an example. This is something that can plug directly into a light socket. You put the bulb in here, and at dusk it switches on automatically for a given period of time, which you program here. And finally, cancel the milk, and don't tell the taxi driver who picks you up how long you're going to be away, or that there's nobody home.
This is the seaside town of Bournemouth. When the sun's out, people flock to the beach in droves every day. But with this many sunbathers coming out all at once, parking spaces near the seafront are at a premium. This is the Seaside Parking Swindle. Jess has come to a busy cliff-top parking area right above the beach. But the parking instructions seem a little confusing. Maybe the occupants of this arriving car can help her make sense of them.
Right. Pay by text card.
Are you parking here? Yeah. Do you know how this works?
I've heard of it before.
I've heard of it, but I've never actually done it.
In fact, with this hot weather, helpful motorists turn up all day long.
Excuse me. Are you parking here?
Yeah, we are.
Would you be able to help me with this? I'm not really too sure. I don't know if you've done it before, what I'm doing. You have to pay with your phone.
Yeah.
Do you know how this works?
No,
You just have to text it in.
The signs along this road state that this is a pay-by-text zone, a new parking concept that is springing up all over the country.
Yeah, it's all the way around here. There's someone who's got a ticket up there that I saw when I came down.
Motorists need to pay for their parking by sending a text with their details to the local authority.
I think it actually goes through to the council to say to register.
Yeah, that is a new thing.
That they've started to do.
This complete stranger seems to be familiar with this type of payment scheme, having used it elsewhere.
So parking lot, so you just have to do that, don't
Hang
you?
on, I've got to find a card. Where from? Oh, you found the card. Okay.
Not wanting to get parking tickets, Jess and the motorists start writing their text to the local council.
Create message, yes?
Yeah.
First of all, it's the parking zone number.
The parking location is that's 78, that's here, isn't it? Yeah.
Next, how long they plan on staying.
And then you just put how many hours you're here for, don't you?
So, yeah.
And the car registration.
You need to put your number plate. I know.
So what about the payment? For that, they'll need some plastic.
Now it's your name on the card. And then credit/switch card number. So that's the long one there.
Now what?
Expiry date. Do you know what the 3-digit security thing is?
Yeah, that'd be that one.
Oh, the last 3? Oh, right.
So, what's really going on? Why is Jess standing here all day making sure motorists follow instructions on the parking signs? Because they were all put here by the hostlers. Alex, Paul and Jess visited this beachfront road just after sunrise earlier that day. As any local resident would know, parking is actually free here, but the signs the hostlers put up were designed to trick any visitors or tourists into thinking they had to pay £1 an hour for the privilege. Jess even added a touch of authenticity by handing out some parking fines. And that number on the signs was nothing to do with the local council. It went straight to a mobile belonging to the hostlers. The marks thought that they were only paying £1 an hour for their parking. But they actually texted their names, credit card numbers, expiry dates and security codes directly to the hostlers. Everything criminals need to clean out a bank account.
It's a clever way of paying, isn't it?
It's different,
Yeah.
Send. Please wait. Message sent.
Message sent. Perfect.
Brilliant.
Have you sent yours?
Yeah.
Has it gone through? Oh, thank you. Thanks, guys. Cheers. Take care. Don't be daft, it's fine.
It's more than fine. The Marks head for the beach, happy that the parking fee is money well spent. It would have been cheaper to get a ticket. So what did the Marks make of the new parking scheme?
We didn't quite understand the new system they got up there. We had to use our mobile phone.
You've got to enter in your car number and then put your credit card number in it as well. I suppose you just trust it really, don't you?
A good afternoon is about to turn sour when the Marks are handed their full credit card details on a slip of paper.
I've just been completely shafted.
I think what happens is when you come to park, you're too frightened not to. You're frightened to get a ticket, and you do it because we were under pressure. So I think a lot of people could be done with that. That's terrible, isn't it?
This is really a very simple scam to pull off. It takes advantage of the fact that most of us don't pay much attention when paying for something like parking. Most of us will simply follow the instructions and then go on our way. And remember, this will target tourists because they won't be able to recognize what a proper sign looks like. But a clever con artist will make sure that their signs look exactly like the real thing.
Always be cautious when handing over your credit card details. Make sure you know where those details are going to end up. So if you're unsure, call the local council, find out, and proceed.
When on holiday, it doesn't get much better than relaxing in the sun with a drink in your hand. Except if that drink is free. The hostlers are going to show you how to win drinks from your mates by using proposition bets. The prop bet makes you believe you're onto a sure thing. But of course, the hostlers always have the edge, and you don't stand a chance. So watch and learn.
I will have a gin and tonic, please.
Jess is out for a drink in a seaside bar, but she doesn't plan on picking up the tab.
So when you like go out, this is how you dress?
Well,
What are you dressed for right now?
just going out.
Yeah?
Cash.
And do you always wear a tie?
Not always, no.
Do you mind taking your tie off? But you don't get many girls asking you to take it off, do you?
Loads.
Really? Thank you. I've got a really good trick with a tie. Do you want to see it? It's a challenge. I want you to take one hand at the end of the tie, the other hand on the other end. Without letting go, I want you to tie a knot right in the middle. So, in the end, it's going to look just like that.
Without letting go.
Without letting go.
Right. How many knots do you want?
How many knots can you give me? I'll be impressed if you do one.
All right.
But if you can do two, then go for it.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Tie a knot. What's that?
Right, you got it.
No, do a knot.
I'm getting there.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's fine.
I use my teeth.
If you want.
Can you use mine? Oh, no.
It's No, that was cheating because you grabbed the end, you grabbed another end, and it didn't work anyway.
Both men not.
You know what? I don't think you can do it.
I don't know.
Okay, if I can do it, how about you buy me a drink?
I'd love to.
You'd love to buy me a drink if I can do it.
So you can't let go?
Can't let go.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to have one hand, like you did, and the other, like you did. I'm not going to let go.
Okay, chair.
There is your nut.
That's very good.
I will have a gin and tonic, please.
It's simple. Jess started with her arms crossed and picked up each end of the tie. Then she uncrossed her arms to produce the knot and a free drink.
See about to do that. I was about to
Was that what your second choice, was it? Do you want your tie back?
Barman over there.
Alex has come to this busy 4-star hotel, but he's not checking in. In fact, he's heading straight upstairs without going anywhere near the reception desk. He's here to carry out the swipe. Alex makes straight for a room on the 10th floor. And like any genuine guest, he's got a magnetic keycard to open the electronic lock. But this isn't his room. He's about to tidy up in a way that housekeeping never would, by removing all the guests' valuables. This case will come in handy. It's the perfect size for a brand new laptop. The occupants of this room have also been kind enough to leave a wallet lying around, full of credit cards and cash. Happy that he's found everything worth taking, Alex leaves. Not a bad haul, but Alex isn't done yet. There are plenty more rooms in this hotel. Once again, he lets himself in with a key. Even more goodies in this room. But he needs to move fast. Every second that he's in the room could spell disaster. He could be discovered either by hotel staff or, worse still, by the room's occupants. Time to head back to the lifts and make a sharp exit with over £2,500 worth of other people's stuff. So how did Alex know which rooms were empty? And how was he able to beat the electronic door locks? To find out, we need to rewind. Alex had already been to this floor earlier in the day, wearing the same suit, but with one crucial difference. And this time, he was knocking on doors rather than opening them himself.
Oh, hi there. Sorry to disturb. We seem to be having a problem with our key cards. I just need to run it through a few times, reprogram it for your lock.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Thank you.
Alex was carrying a standard notebook computer with an added extra, a magnetic card reader.
I should be fine now.
Okay. Lovely.
Thank you. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Just one swipe, and he had all the key's data. To make the scam worth his while, Alex needed a number of rooms to rob. So he carried on down the hallway, knocking on every door.
Hi there. Hello. Sorry to disturb. We're having a little bit of a problem with our key cards. All I need to do is swipe it and reprogram it for you. There you go.
Having problems with key cards.
There you go. That's fine.
Thank you.
You're fine. Thank you. Bye. Hi there. We seem to be having a problem with our key cards. Do you mind?
None of the guests thought twice about handing over their keys to the man with a badge. They might as well just have handed over their belongings. Down in the hotel bar, Alex immediately set about making use of the keycard data he'd collected. A clever piece of software transformed a handful of blank high street gift cards into exact clones of the hotel room keys. Once he jotted the correct room number onto each card, All he had to do was keep an eye on the exit and wait. Hotel guests don't stay in their rooms 24 hours a day. In fact, during the daytime, most rooms are empty most of the time, while the guests are out going about their business. And Alex didn't have to wait long to recognise some of the guests he'd called on earlier on their way out. He matched the faces to the room numbers, and once he knew a couple were vacant, he headed back upstairs. And whilst the Macs were out enjoying themselves, Alex broke into their rooms, stealing all their valuables. 20 minutes later, the guest that never checked in checked out. The unfortunate guests returned to the hotel at different times, but they all had the same nasty surprise waiting for them.
Where did you put my purse? I didn't have it, mate. Did I take it with me?
Where's my laptop?
Where's my laptop?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, don't do this.
Mate, did I take my purse? No, I'm not joking.
I didn't.
What the
Check into the...
Are you joking?
Shut up. Mate, it's got everything in. Hang on, let me try your phone, because do you think they'd have taken...
Oh my god! Are you kidding me? I left my phone here, oh my sake!
We caught up with both sets of guests to get their reactions.
We just came in and I just looked for my purse and it wasn't here. We've just come back and my laptop and stuff's gone. My phone,
iPod, my laptop.
It's got everything in, all my credit cards, my work ID. It's got everything in. It's a quality hotel, so I didn't really expect this to happen.
If you are taking valuables when you travel, it's important to protect them at all times. But most importantly, protect your keys. Particularly with electronic keys, these can be copied easily and shouldn't be handed to anybody, even if they appear to work for the hotel.
Whenever you're staying in a hotel, if you get asked by somebody for your key card or for your PIN number, always check with reception. Be absolutely certain you're speaking to a bona fide member of staff. It's just too easy for a con man to walk into a hotel, look smart and pretend to be a member of staff and get access to your room.
So remember, even when you're away from home, you should always keep your wits about you. That way, you will avoid getting hustled on holiday.
Are you kidding me?